Trust Exchange employs state of the art controls to secure your data. Here are some tips to keep your data safe. According to the National Institute of Standards, password length and randomness are the most critical determinants of password strength. That's why we require a 12-character password. Using random numbers, letters, and special characters will also increase the security of your password. In addition, we require periodic password resets as per NIST guidelines. Data on Trust Exchange is permissioned. Data types that are permissioned include portfolios, events, documents, and groups. While events and documents, such as news stories or awards that your company has earned, can be shared publicly with all platform users, most data is shared privately. Data access is easily managed via permissions groups. We recommend using groups to share data rather than listing individual users. Group users will be able to access the information, but they will not be able to see who else has access. We enable two types of data access: ownership or editing permissions and view-only permissions. View-only permissions can be used for temporary regulator access during an examination or in any situation where a party needs to see events, documents, or portfolios, but should not be able to make any alterations. Confidential data on Trust Exchange is private by default. Confidential event permissions default to private, and all document permissions default to private, as does access to portfolio dashboards. As a data submission moves through a review process, we recommend that you update view and edit permissions accordingly so that only the parties that need access at the current stage or longer term have permissions. We also recommend that you use an edit lock group for any events that you do not wish to be editable after creation or after review or final updates. Permissions to access documents are multi-layered for more granular security controls. We require separate permissions for events and associated documents, and also allow the creation of a document pin. Documents are further protected by being accessed via single-use document links. You must always log in and click on the document in Trust Exchange to access it and can never copy a document link to access it later. Company profiles are protected and can only be administered by the company claimant. You must apply to claim a company and be vetted to establish your authority to do so prior to being given access to profile editing and administrative controls. Once you have claimed your company, you will have three different levels of entitlements that you can assign for company profile administration to allow for granular control. If you are subscribed to a monitoring policy, you will receive an alert when there is a status change with respect to that policy. If you have email enabled, you will receive a daily email list containing all of your alerts from the preceding 24 hours. No data is sent via email, only the notification about the alert. You can click directly into the relevant profile on Trust Exchange only if you have first logged in to the platform. User actions on Trust Exchange are logged, audit trailed, and stored forever. This enables us to identify who was logged in, what actions they performed, and when, if this information is ever required. Please contact us to set up a consultation on data security best practices for your implementation.